Uh, yeah, that's a little bothering.
This is the current status of Unit 9S?
Affirmative. His mental state has become dangerously unstable. Action must be taken immediately.
I noticed something while providing support to A2. Enemy machine lifeforms have begun sharing data with each other.
We'd better look into that.
I'll share the data with you, so see what you can find out.
Affirmative. I also have a separate report about 9S.
What is it?
I'll share the data. His psychological state has deteriorated to a grave level.
We'd better handle that quickly, too.
Agreed. Not sure what we should do, however.
Agreed. Proposal. Rest, combined with data checking and maintenance.
Agreed. I will make the suggestion immediately.
Hopefully it works out. Oh boy.
Where's the next resource recovery unit?
Alert. NFCS failure. Speculation. Failure caused by intense combat and lack of maintenance.
Near-field controls are down? Great.
Proposal. Overhaul system at resistance camp.
I don't have that kind of time.
Alert. Entering battle without a functioning sword constitutes an unacceptable risk. Unit 9S should have Devila initiate repairs at the resistance camp.
Shit.
I'm infected, aren't I? That's gonna be bad. It's just over there. Don't worry, 9S. It's over there. You can see him sparking. Devola.
Oh dear. What happened to you?
Wounded in battle. NFCS not functioning.
I'm amazed you were even able to drag yourself here. This is gonna take a bit, so just hang tight. This is terrible. Your motor cortex is full of holes. I can't believe you even here. All right, you're all good. Nines, I need you to promise me something. Don't die alone. I don't
die
think
at all.
2B would want that either.
I know.
I'll die with 9S. No, not 9S. I am 9S.
Mark the next resource recovery unit on the map.
It says there's a box. Where's the box? I've got this box, so I don't know what it's talking about. What? Oh, it's talking. Oh my god, I thought that was a box icon. Boy, I'm an idiot. Any new quests? It would not look like it. Understood. Let's go to the current destination, which is actually at the park thing, where all the zombie robots are. Fun! Okay, where is it? Okay, so I'm assuming it's up here. Yeah, there it is. It's become the building.
Hello. This is the Resource Recovery Unit. Now activating defense mode.
Over and over.
Over and over. I was thinking it would be like right here, and then you'd use this to walk on. But no, it just became the building.
That language again.
This reads God Box.
Oh my
God,
god.
huh? What are these machines doing talking about gods?
Become as gods, become as gods. I think that's what it said. Become so god, become as gods. Yeah. Ah, come on. Press B. Oh boy, cutscene. Thing. Oh, a
Pod,
A2.
why did the machines attack Pascal's village? Aren't they all the same?
Unknown.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Proposal. Unit A2 should gather further data on the current state of machine life.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services.
Huh?
We've got some very exciting news for everyone today.
Oh crap.
There's only one lock left to remove from the tower stuff. And in order to retain it for your faithful patrons, whoever dismantles the final substance will earn a special prize. Good luck!
Okay.
The hell was that?
Large structural unit of machine lifeform origin activated to the east.
A large what now? What the heck is going on around here?
Unknown.
Well, let's go check out this large structural unit.
Are we literally going to the amusement park where 9S is? It would seem we are? That wall just went weird. Okay. I'm 9S again. That was short.
Alert. Excessive combat activity will put unacceptable strain on your body.
Shut up!
Negative. This support unit is assigned to Yorha Unit 9S.
Hang on a second.
As such, your concern for said unit's well-being is a requirement.
Whatever.
Okay, there. I want to see something. Yeah, that was just then. Okay, I'm thinking they let us be 9S because there might be side missions we can do. I just want to make sure. Okay, there isn't. Then why would we be allowed to be 9S for just a small amount of time? Literally, it's tiny. That's weird. Space material shop? Oh, that's the inventor guy. Yeah. Alright, what am I doing here? 1000 G? I'm gonna have to try a bit harder than that, mate. Ow. There we go. And there we go. Oh, I'm already full in health, but it was dead to heal. Oh, hi. I will get this prize. It's probably gonna be death, though. Quite literally. Gonna have to try better than that. I can get up here. Oh, maybe not. I'm trying to target him. I targeted him before. I know that. God damn it. I hate this. I'm trying to get up there. It's not working. Here I am. And I fell. God damn it. There we go. Well, that was easy. I didn't get those rooms. Those rooms are just so simple, they're confusing. Alright, here we are.
Model 210.
What?
Operator?
Oh no. Oh, this can't be happening.
Oh no. So this operator model is...
Affirmative. Operator 210. Volunteered to undergo Type B equipment transition during previous descent. Sent to front lines as Unit 21B. Recorded as missing in action 4 hours later.
No.
Oh, God damn it. You won't win, machines. I'm letting you know that now. And they're speeding up, which is very bad. Sorry, 210.
Operator!
Operator, I'm sorry. I was hoping it would be like a unique thing because we know the operator, but I guess not. And that failed miserably. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna fight it normally.
Coordinate data. Location specified. Please keep. Reserve. Mission related. One.
A2.
A2.
2B told me. She told me she wanted you to become a good person.
You... Don't you dare talk to me about 2B!
Ooh.
Where'd he go?
Analysis.
Well, that was easy. Fine, I'll let you live. If I had not shot that one accidentally, would she do something else? I'm now 9S, I'm guessing? Oh, it has to load twice. Pod 042, contact initiated between Pod 042 and Pod 153. What is the matter, Pod 42? This protocol is not an interface intended for conversation use. Acknowledged. However, this pod is a confidential transmission for Pod 153. Understood. Begin transmission. An error has been detected in the transmission network between 42 and 153. Hypothesis: said error is fragmented data caused by deterioration of the transmission environment. It may be so. However, it may also not be so. Message unclear. Clarification requested. After repeated information exchanges between multiple pods, an unexpected phenomenon has occurred. We pods have developed unusually protective feelings towards support targets 2B, A2, and 9S. Quarry, could this be our will? Unknown. The definition of will is unclear. Will is the question of whether pods are capable of their own self-determination. Even if it were possible, such actions cannot be abided. Successful mission fulfillment is all that matters. Whatever the case, we tactical support units have a duty to see this through the end. Duty? Huh, you sounded just like an android there. Agreed, but just as androids are influenced by humans, so are we tied to our creators. Perhaps. Pod 153. Do not die. The concept of death has no meaning to tactical support units. However, your expression of concern is appreciated. I also hope that you do not die, Pod 042. Yeah. Oh my
Physical
god.
check complete.
Yeah, it's not
Memory
nice.
check complete.
How did you get thrown away over
Maintenance
here?
mode complete. Yorha Unit 9S. Activate.
Activate!
Good morning, 9S.
Am I...
Analysis. The enemy structural unit collapsed during battle. Unit 9S suffered damage from the fall and was placed in emergency suspend mode. Fall location was deemed too dangerous, thus said unit was transported to current location. All system checks and reactivation complete.
Operator.
Operator model 210 is deceased. Black box signal not found.
Oh. Situation report.
Tower access authentication key acquired.
Oh, park access key.
The required number of authentication keys have been acquired. The tower is now open for investigation.
Alright,
Good.
let's go there. Any more dialogue? Guess not. Let's go... which one? Let's go to the resistance camp. Unlock the towers with the key. Okay. Doesn't look like anything else. I think we've actually done all the side quests, but we never did beat Speedstar, the Pascal one, and the one we got at the moment, because we have to find stuff for them, and Speedstar is just full of shit. So, yeah, I think we have done all the side quests. As much as we can, but yeah. Alright then. Can I like hack into them now?
Subunit access granted.
Yeah.
Challenge subunit access granted. Challenge subunit access granted. Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Should I hack into these then? Okay, that's how they work. Never mind. I got really confused there. There we go. That was new, but also interesting. Have a great day. I'll try. And there's that. Boomba. Should be able to hack into this now.
You've unlocked hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System
Damn it.
Services. We apologize for the
Shut up. I missed some dialogue because of that. I'm stubborn.
but bombs on each sub-unit.
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S
Oh,
gaining
crap.
access to tower.
Out of my way! Ah! Damn it! They won't stop coming!
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Ooh.
Allies?
It's time to get 2 more endings.
9S, we've been expecting you.
So there's actually 2 endings you can get here.
You need to open
I'm
the
gonna
door
get
to
them.
the tower.
So 2 endings are, one, you can stay here, let them drain out of energy,
Devila?
and another one is just
Devila?
leave the area.
What are
That's
you
what I'm
doing
gonna do.
here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
I'm actually gonna wait for
9S.
them to finish their
Hack in
dialogue
while you can.
and
None of this
wait
makes
for
any
energy.
sense!
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
No thanks, I'm gonna wait for you to die. How do I know what their energy is? Is it like until they die or something else?
We've got this, 9S. You just focus on hacking.
Ooh, they're not affected by overclock. That's cool. I know you've got this, but I want the ending. I don't know what ending it is. I just remember seeing it as an ending. Or maybe it isn't this part of the game. I don't know. It just said, when you're being protected by Popola and everything, wait until their energy runs out. But it doesn't look like they're running out of energy. I'm just gonna leave the area.
You need to hack the tower lock open.
Oh, maybe that's like a hint. I know I have to open it, but I'm waiting. I want an ending, even though it's a joke ending. Isn't that okay? Okay, fuck this. I'm impatient. I'm just gonna get one of these endings. If I can't get the other one, then that's fine.
No, we can't just abandon them.
Yeah, we can.
If we don't do something, they're gonna...
See ya.
Alert. Leaving the zone of combat would mean abandoning the androids Devila and Popola. Proposal. Hack into the main tower unit.
No.
Damn. Looks like this is it. No.
Well, it's ending whenever it is. Of course, Devola and Popula died. Their lifeless bodies were found shortly thereafter, each clutched tightly in others' arms. City escape, that's ending S. I'm sorry, I just... When did I save? I sure hope I saved at a good time. I didn't save after those 3 hacks, though.
Special prize is waiting for you inside the tower. We look forward to serving you.
Thanks?
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Out of my way! Damn it! They won't stop coming!
I know, don't worry.
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Allies?
Alright, let's do this.
Devola? Popula? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
Let's do it. Okay, I'm about 20% there. Around 50%.
We've got this, 9S.
75.
You just focus on hacking.
Almost there. 100%. I've got no time limit, so it's going to be a little annoying because I'm not sure what I'm going to face. This might be endless for all I know, and I'll have to do stuff a specific way, but I doubt that. Oh, you kidding me? Oh, it just redoes it. Now that's interesting. What's in the tower? Oh?
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit his self-consciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all!
Only almost.
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Popula!
No, don't! You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Devil! Right.
Devola!
I hope you don't regret this.
How did A2 get inside there? If she's inside. She might not be inside for all we know. But if she is, then how? Do you wish to open this data now? What? Hang on a second, I need to read what that said. Interesting, it basically said something about data records for Devola and Popola. So yeah, I'll open it. A dusty wind kisses my cheek. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go after all. Because our models, the Devola and Popola models, are defective. Record transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we awoke, they were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order, functions as observers of Project Jesselt. This is the sole mission of the twin Devola and Popola models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest models, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair. We shared Destiny's burden as a pair. And because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers after all. Watch out! Oh, sorry, I thought that was like, look at the desert. Devola staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well. As she rubs absently at her leg, it is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright, Popola. Come on. We have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. Devola grunts and turns away. I take it as a consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging from by Devola's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I check the security to see if it can be repaired. Replace the bandage and hope for the best. Oh, we're choosing! Check the security to see if it can be repaired. Replace the bandage and hope for the best. Check the bandage for now. I want to repair this as soon as possible, but I have no tools or materials, and I know I won't find either in the middle of a desert. For now, the important thing is to make sure the wound doesn't get worse. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devola. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worry show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way. Such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert, before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devola's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. They would understand even if they did. Okay. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devola crosses her legs and scowls. The Black Scroll took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump, just a little, but enough for her to notice, seeing that her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay, I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Jesselt, I was over the moon with pride. But now my chest hurt, just to think about it. If it were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self, and the Black Scroll started raging out of control. It moved fast, so fast, like a wind. Popola and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We'd talk to the replicants and see if we didn't care in the world, but at night we just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Popola. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure it because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe there's abnormalities or a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devola and Popola models from another town. The wind rubs my cheek. The sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devola loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left, and yet she continues to smile, all so I won't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry, and lose myself in it, but then she smiled, and all of that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I've seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Record of Project Jessalt's end. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Jessalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devola and Popola models from another town. With the original Jessalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find, and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was as unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see, protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, behold to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Devola and Popola models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Jessalt after all. And while we didn't cause it to fall, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn. We endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution, but in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister, Devola, met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts. Something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis. There's nothing we can do. But it was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devola and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the great resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts at us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distant. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids we doomed to humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are. And that Devola and Popola who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devola being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devola. And for her, that's only me. No one can take that other place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts. Are you cold, Devola? I'm alright, as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday. But we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert. A new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devola's leg. And yet, I wonder if there's anyone on the planet that would take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and support Devola's body, touch Devola's cheek. Let's support her. As long as we have bodies to support one another, as long as I have someone with whom to share my fate, then I will press on no matter what happens to me, because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops. For that is fate. We twin androids have been assigned.